Hi guys, welcome back to Podcast. So for today's video, I will be doing another review. And as you can see right here on the video, we got the Sparky64. And this is the Porsche 956 in the iconic and classic Rothmans livery. And this is one of the 5 Sparky models that I currently have. And all of them are the 24 Hour of Le Mans race car, specifically the winner of each year, but I only have 5 right here, so we are going to start with the oldest ones first. So this is the winner from the 1982 24 Hour of Le Mans. And then for the next video, I'm going to continue with the number 7 right here is the 1984 winner of the Le Mans 24 Hour. And then we are going to continue again in the wait, let me check. So the next one will be the non-Porsche. So this is the Audi R18 Quattro, and this is the winner for the 2014 of Le Mans. And then for the rest of the two, we got the first right here is the 2015 winner, the Porsche 919, and then another 919, but this one is the 2017 spec or specification. So yeah, this is all the 5 Sparky models for the 24 Hour of Le Mans race car that I am going to review for the next couple of videos. But for now, I will do a video for this car, particularly the Porsche 956, the winner of the Le Mans 1982, and it came in the kind of like Rothmans livery, which we are going to talk about later. But first things first, I want to talk about the packaging as always. So the packaging itself, it's pretty basic. It's like the usual Sparky box or packaging with the acrylic packaging right here, and then the blue color paper box. And on the side we got to see the 24 Hour Du Mans and the Sparky logo, and on the back is the similar one. And on the top we got the Sparky and then 24 Hour Du Mans, and on the bottom we got, obviously this is a license model, so we got this hologram sticker for the 24 Hour of Le Mans, and then the sticker of the model, the Porsche 956 winner LM 1982, and of course the Porsche license. So yeah, that's about it for the packaging, and now let's take a closer look on the model and see the details. Alright, so this is what the model looks like outside of the packaging. And the first thing I want to talk about is the base itself. So normally, like the previous Sparky models that I've reviewed, and the newer one, they have the data of the name of the car itself and also the drivers that drive this car. But for the older releases like this one particularly, so this is an older releases from Sparky64, and they didn't kind of like think about putting the driver's name and also the name of the car in the base. So the base itself is still a plain black plastic with no information about the car and the driver. So it's kind of like a shame they didn't put it on the older model, but thankfully for the newer models they kind of like have put the name of the model and also the drivers. So yeah, that's about it for the base itself. And now let's talk about the details of the model, starting from the front. So this is an older releases from Sparky, and I did not expect anything kind of like much more details and about a nice build quality, because as you can see right here, the Sparky is kind of like lacking in the quality or the finishing of the decals of the paint, especially if you look at this side right here on the left side of the front headlights. The blue paint is kind of like bleeding through the area that should be blue, so it's kind of like bleeding to the white. And then but overall the decals or the tampo that they put is pretty sharp. Like you can see the Porsche right here and also the Porsche crest logo, the Dunlop, the shell, and the number one with the Rothman graphics or stripings right here, which obviously a decals because you could see the thickness of it. And then considering that this is an older model, so they kind of like started to develop a paint rash around the body, as you can see right here. So this model right here has already kind of like having a paint rash, and yeah, that's part of the collecting kind of like model cars. The older model car you get, and if you cannot handle it kind of like carefully, they could start to develop paint rash more sooner. So yeah, anyway, continuing the details, so you got the sponsor right here, the Bosch, Bilstein, Schmitzler, Teletron, and Dunlop. And then for the wheels itself, the wheels, it's kind of like replicating the aero fan or aero cover of the original car, but it kind of like lacking the details. It's kind of like a very basic wheels. And then moving on to the side of the car, so this is the Porsche logo, obviously a decal, and then the triple K turbo, the number one, and then we get to see the driver's name right here, the JKX and Derek Bell. And then we get to see the sticker of the group that this car was raced on. So this is the Group C 24-hour Du Mans. And then we're moving on to the back side, so this is the spoiler or the wing with the Porsche logo and the shell. And then for the back side, it's nothing much to see because the taillights right here is obviously painted because this is a very small area for them to put a plastic parts right here. And then the other parts, the other side is the same, but as you can see, there's also a paint bleeding going around here in the shell at the rear of the car. And then for the top parts of the car, it's basically the same kind of like details. Let me zoom out. So the details right here is pretty basic with no Rothman decals. Oh, by the way, this one doesn't offer the additional decals for the Rothman, unlike the Marlboro that I have reviewed before, that was kind of like offered the separate decals. But this one, they didn't offer the separate decals for the Rothman sponsor, so it's kind of like a plain race car right here. Yeah, continuing for the top part, so as I said earlier, this is an older model from Sparky, and they kind of like started to develop paint rash. So as you can see right here, this is also have a paint rash on the surface. And then where is it? And this one is also kind of like cracking the decals, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, that's the thing with collecting model cars, like I said. And yeah, I think that's about it for this video, for this review. So this is the Sparky64 Porsche 956, the winner of the 1982 24-hour of Le Mans, and it came in this kind of like a Rothmans livery, but without the sponsor, because the first things first, Rothman is like the cigarettes brands and sponsor, and they didn't allow to be put on a model car. But you can kind of like twisted the regulation or the, I think, the rules to be offered with a separate decals. But again, they didn't offer the separate decals also for this model, so that is a shame. And so yeah, I think that's about it for this video, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.